thing I love most about Brookstone Academics is the challenge.
One of the things I love about academics here at Brookstone is the fact that there are small classes and it's not a large class.
What I love about Brookstone Academics is the level, the depth of the courses and the diversity of all the classes.
The thing I love about Brookstone Academics is being able to ask why.
I'm not the kind of person who is going to push themselves unless someone's pushing me, really. And Brookstone does that. Brookstone makes you go forward. Brookstone doesn't let you sort of sit back. Brookstone gives you something ahead of you and you've got to go get it.
When a teacher asks a question or you don't understand some part of the material, you can speak out and you will get that individual attention whenever you need it.
In all my classes, I'm always curious as to why things are a certain way, and all my teachers have always pointed this out about me, and they've always been willing to help me understand why things are a certain way, so that's why I love Brookstone.
What I love about Brookstone Academics is the progressive difficulty and how you'll never get bored, and the teachers are always encouraging you to learn more.
The thing I love about Brookstone Academics is the strong relationships that we're allowed to build with our teachers, because I'm always comfortable in the classroom and confident, and I know I can ask questions and I know that they'll answer and I know I can go for extra help.
Well, every teacher at Brookstone is really friendly. Like, for example, when I came here in 6th grade, I didn't really know anybody, but all the teachers were very open, very nice, and like you could ask for them for help with anything, pretty much.
And I love how you never feel like there's a problem with asking questions. You're always free to ask whatever you need to do. If you don't understand something, the teachers are always there to help you if you need some extra help. So overall, it's very conducive to learning.
It becomes more of like a friendly relationship than a student-teacher kind of relationship.
Right, as a freshman, they come into those first biology classes and they're a little timid and not so sure about the pace, so that's a really big transition year as we get to know each other and set out the guidelines. And then sometimes they'll return to me when they're a junior and they've grown up so much, but they're ready for that challenge. So we kind of move to a different level in our friendship and our relationship. And then we can write the college recs and watch them go off to college. And oftentimes students will email me their freshman year in college and say, oh, we're doing the same thing we did, you know, in our AP class. I feel so prepared, and that's very rewarding and special to me to get to have those friendships with my students.
Well, the teachers here are just phenomenal. As a new student in a junior class, they've really made my transition easy as I came from another school, and I've just really enjoyed the whole process.
With all that individual support that you get from your teachers, all that attention, you sort of get the feeling that your teacher is more than a teacher. It's sort of like a friend almost. And I feel like when you got that backup as support, you know that your teacher's not out to get you, that your teacher wants you to succeed, then you sort of work harder for them, for yourself as well, but for them, and you go get more or go try more than you normally would in a different learning environment, I think.
In our classes, we do try to, we challenge our students to maybe go a little bit out of their comfort zone to try something new, because that's part of developing, that's part of growing up. And so we want to create an environment where our students are not only challenged, but then they're supported in those things that we're pushing them on. So we have advisors that are looking after their advisees. Teachers are always available to work with students after school, during breaks, even sometimes second half of lunches you'll see teachers and students working together. And so we challenge our students, but then we also give them the support that they need to succeed in those challenges.